I'm working a little backwards here. I already installed the handle myself, but to begin with, what you would do is remove this grill right here. It has two screws that hold it in place, right here and here, and then this one screw towards the back offset, loosen it because it's going to come in, play a key role when you return this thing back in, because there are these unbelievably difficult tabs that line the inside of the grill here, and it's a pain to put it back. So first remove this grill, and then grab the door and lift the door straight up, and it'll come right off the two pins on the hinges. It'll just come straight up, and just take it over to the kitchen table, and that's it. So once you have the door sitting on your table, you would just get a putty knife here and pry away the choke collar thing, and it's got a series of tabs that surround the door. I don't know if you can see it here, but they're just little tabs here, here, all the way around, and you can just gently pry them away. And then the trick here now is, most people don't see that there's 6 screws that hold the interior of the door radiation shield to the outside fascia, the shiny stainless steel part of the door. So what you do, and this is beefy, there are 6 screws that I have over here, and they're just six little screws, and you remove those, and there are these stout tabs located. There's 10 tabs, 2 here on each end of the door and 3 on the bottom of the door. Once you separate the door from the tabs gently, just by pushing with a screwdriver gently, and just bending out the plastic fascia, this monstrosity will just lift out, just like that. And then it exposes the elusive screws that hold the door in place, and of course the ones that broke off. And since they did break off, the part that broke off is still stuck inside the door, and you'll have to hold the other side of it with a pair of pliers and screw it out. And then just replacing it is the easy and rewarding part. And so I was able to remove the little studs, the broken pieces of the handle that came off the handle, with a pair of pliers, and holding on to it tightly. And as you see, I've replaced the new handle on the door, and now I will replace the inner core, which was a bugger to get off, and it just snaps right back into the door. I can maybe cheat a little bit here, hope I don't break anything in the process, and the door just will, hopefully, and this is all live, so if I screw anything up on camera, comes up, there we go, things just will snap right into place. Click, click, click. I wish it was that easy. And then there are 6 screws, oh, I only have 5, that go in the side of this molding, and then I will reattach this thing is called the choke thingy. It goes right onto there, and then I'll carry it back over to the microwave in the kitchen and put it back in. But that was all there was to this mysterious replacing of the door handle on this General Electric Advantium 120. To recap, to remove this choke, there are these little tabs that I just went around and carefully pried up. Click, 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 click. It came off. There's 6 screws right here. And there's these beefy tabs. It doesn't look like it would hold this giant monstrosity in place so well, but they do. And you just pull back the tabs carefully, and then this whole thing will come up. Will just separate from the front part of the door. So it's probably just a radiation shield. And the 6 screws hold it in place. The 2 screws, which are now accessible once you get this thing out of the way, enable you to replace the handle. And that's it! Yes! Save yourself it's $190 for GE to come out and replace this. That was their labor cost, and $120 or so just for this lousy plastic handle. There. Okay, I'm getting ready to put this thing back in, but just some things that I wanted to cover again. When you remove this choke, this black trim on the door, there's a series of little tabs, and I noticed that a bunch of them had broken off. So when you take this thing off, you have to exercise extreme caution that you don't break too many of them off. I think it was probably built that way just so you would have to probably buy another one. So here's some of the tabs. I lost, how many tabs came off? Looks like 4 tabs came off. So, and this is the extra hardware and the lousy handle and a piece of POS. Okay, so I'm going to, and it's probably a good time to clean out the little filter that's in there. So what you do here, and I'm just gonna, this is just for demonstration purposes. You stick it back on the hinges there, and then it just falls down on the pins. There's like little pins. So that's how you replace the door. No tools needed. Your mileage may vary, and then you replace the filter baffle thing after you clean it. Okay, so that does it. Woohoo! Good night.